Ladies and gentlemen.
No. Obviously, huh?
It's a growing pain of having a dog because once you get past like that, puppy phase, they're chill as fuck. But they're legit like a little baby.
They are. And you know what? You just gotta be calm, bro. You just gotta be calm. I mean, I guess easier said than done when you're hungry and you on fucking test and trend and all this shit. But
they don't know any better too, man. They've never been brought up a certain way, so it's like
exactly
from the beginning stages, you're trying to teach them, and it's frustrating because they don't understand right away, but eventually they get it.
And they're like, "What's the worst? What's the worst that could happen? Like, worst case scenario, like." I literally set this whole shit up, and then he came because I got my meal right, and he obviously they love chicken and rice, beef and rice. They like that shit. So he kept trying to get some. He's actually pretty well behaved actually because he wasn't like going after it. He was just like all up under me trying to see if I would give him some, and he ended up pulling out the plug and the mic and all that shit because he took off. He saw my roommate and he like. Took off after me, took everything out, and it's like, what the fuck? But then he like, so what? I just plug it back, like you know what I'm saying?
It's not that serious, it's hard at first. You eventually get yourself, but when they do the most inconvenient shit at the most inconvenient times, you're human, bro. It's gonna be frustrating.
Yeah, but then it's like y'all my friends, right? Like if I'm 15 minutes late. Okay, big deal. The podcast sometimes be 2 hours anyway, so 15 minutes late, it's not like a big deal, So,
especially on a Sunday, bro. I mean, I can't speak for everyone, but I don't know shit going on a Sunday. I know.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm at a point now with the podcast. This is something we do all the time, so we got leeway. Like right now, we eating and talking. It's like the point is it for it to be. It's supposed to be boys hanging out, and if we hanging out. If we have a meal, we gonna eat the fucking meal. We're not gonna sit around hungry.
I'm gonna be honest. There's no incentive for me to be on this other than the fact that I get to hang out with you guys. Exactly. I don't care. I honestly don't care to talk about bodybuilding or anything in particular. It's just like throughout the week, I get to hang out with Ashley all week, do my job, all that. But I get to jump on here. This is my opportunity to hang out with my friends.
Yeah, and on top of that, like. We ain't never did it for like views or anything like that. So, end of the day, people watch it because they want to. If people don't like us eating, then they're probably not real bodybuilding fans anyway. So, it's all good.
It's funny though because I think actually from certain trends, for some reason, people in the bodybuilding industry, like they want to know what we eat. Like they love those full day of eating videos and stuff. That question them ask all the time is, "Hey Joe, what is your day? What does your meal plan look like? Or what do you eat on the daily? This and that." It'll be the same shit, different amounts. That's all it is. Like beef and rice. I literally had this on the last podcast. It's the same shit.
We got beef and rice.
Yeah, and then some flavor gang sauce.
And guess what I have? Beef and rice with some flavor gang sauce. It's like, let me guess. You got 8 to 10 ounces of beef and maybe 10 to 12 ounces of rice.
I mean, 10 to 12 ounces is around the same as 300 grams. So yeah.
Okay.
But yes, 10 ounces of beef, 10 grams of rice, and then I have fats with every meal. 15 grams of avocado oil.
There you go. That's the only thing I don't get, fats. Yo, sometimes when I send a link, it asks people for a code. I don't even know where to find the code.
It never asked me.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Let me see if I could text him. I don't know about no code, man. Hold up.
Hey, I don't know if I told you, but I went to San Diego on Saturday.
You didn't tell me, but I saw. I think it was your story.
Yeah. So since Paul went on a cruise,
Mm-hmm.
we trained late day earlier. And I took Friday off, and so I had arms for Saturday. And I was like, "Hey Ash, like me and Paul are going to be training together. I was like, you want to train arms with me?" I was like, "We can go to San Diego, try out that the gym,
Uh-huh.
and just make a day out of it because I do cheat meals on Saturdays anyways."
Yeah,
That shit was fucking incredible.
bro. That's one of my favorite gyms.
Yeah. So we went to. I guess there's different ones in San Diego. I think there's two.
Uh-huh.
There's one more north of San
Oh yeah,
Diego,
you're right.
and
Yeah,
then I
you're
went
right.
to I went to the bigger one.
Wait, so you went? Yeah, okay, yeah, you went to the one that used to be World's Gym.
I guess so. It's huge. It's like there's like four different fucking weight areas.
And there's outdoors and all that shit.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
that
Yeah,
one was
that's
dope
the.
as fuck, bro. They have so much good shit. It's not like a bunch of equipment. It's all good stuff. I'm like, holy shit. So
Did you see the video where me, Stu, and Zayd trained there?
yeah, but it was that one.
I don't know, but
I don't think it was the
I was
same
gonna
one.
ask you. Okay. So you went to the one that's a little further, I guess, because
No, was the one we actually went to the one that was closer? No, us.
oh,
Maybe it was the
uh,
same one then.
I don't
Was
know
the
about that.
outside portion upstairs outside? Because you guys
Yeah,
doing a shoulder. Oh, there's an Arsenal shoulder press. That was the same place then.
yeah.
You guys did
They got
Arsenal shoulder press. Yeah. Okay,
they
you're
got
right.
the outside area. Mm-hmm.
Yep,
Okay,
that's the one. It was the same one. You know, one thing I did that I never do though, baby.
what's that?
So Saturday, I was on my meal plan for meal one, and then I just winged the rest of the day, and I
Ooh,
worked out hard, and that was
Joe.
probably the most enjoyable thing I've ever done.
Oh, but you was like you was having fun. You was hanging out with.
With Ash, yeah.
Hey,
So we did the same
oh,
thing.
I'm about to beat this dog up. No, go. Yeah. He wants some. He wants some food, buddy.
I forget what it's like to be off sometimes. I'm watching my body turn into this just regular ass dude. I'm slowly trying to accept what's going on.
Damn, what did I join? Some like depressive talk
I
here. It's
fucking.
like
I'll be honest.
I don't
Mhm.
mind, like you get like pin fatigued and you're just tired, of just like I feel like the health phase sometimes is just like,
Oh no, the feeling is amazing. Like I feel great.
yeah,
I'm
the
happy.
first 3 weeks, the first 3 weeks of health phase is like the best you ever feel,
The best in the world, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But then after, like I said, like I'm watching my body slowly just deplete.
Wait, how
Yeah.
how long you been off,
2 weeks.
bro? 2 weeks. I usually look better in 2 weeks.
Well,
Yeah.
I was on all short extra things. So that's
Okay.
all out of my
Mm-hmm.
system. Yeah. So
Yeah. To be honest, I usually do about 8 weeks cruise, and I usually feel great until like maybe.
I feel amazing. Yeah, it has nothing to do with the feeling. I feel
Oh, okay.
incredible. Even my workouts
Mm-hmm.
feel great.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Are
the
you talking about
visual.
like you feel like you deflate?
Yeah, I deflate.
Stretch.
Mm.
I don't lose any weight at all. Do
Oh,
you lose weight, Sam?
Justin made me lose weight.
No,
Mm-hmm.
I just
Pulled back my food.
I just look less vascular, but I still kind of retain kind of the same size a lot of times. I just get softer, but
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
I
I'm
guess
lean.
so.
I'm still lean and stuff. Like, I mean, baby saw me the other day. I look fine.
It's 2 weeks,
Don't-
Joe. Chill out. It's only 2 weeks.
I'm like, it's really only 2 weeks.
I'm addicted to that animalistic feeling. Remember, I told you guys, like, if I didn't have no coaching guidance, I'd go off the rails.
Like 2 weeks. I'm like excited to come off. Like the first 2 weeks off, I'm like, this is great. I'm fucking hyped. You know,
The first week felt like that. The second week, I'm like, man. Like the other day, I hit legs, right? And I definitely pushed harder than I should have. And my legs are so fucked up. Like they're so sore, a different level of sore.
That's me. That's me today because I did back this morning, and because me and my boy Dylan, we were shooting for YouTube too. So I went like extra, and
When the camera's on, bro, you just go a little extra hard.
Yeah, dude, I went a little extra. Before the podcast, I like fell asleep, so that's why I'm even late. I was like, oh my god, I'm tired. Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be man Beatty. I guess it's my turn this week.
Sometimes training is harder when you're peak off season. Sometimes, man, low key, because you're like, this motherfucker, he want to be on a video or some shit. But actually, if he comes close, I'll put him on the video. Come here.
Yeah, let's see the puppy.
She want to take his shit? Or Kane?
It's a she or he?
No, it's a he. You Kane. Come here.
Oh, so you want Kane? Of
course, you want to come here. Get your ass over here. Go.
I named this thing of that wrestler. Kane.
Oh, say what's up. Say what's up. Say what's up, Kane.
Oh,
looks like a little devil.
He's stink right now because he's gonna walk.
What kind of dog is this? It's a bully.
It's a bully. He look like a pit right now though, but he just he got like big feet, and his head is gonna get big.
Yeah, looking at his head, he's gonna be big.
They come blue and red nose.
It depends. This one got like hazel eyes, and he's only like 18 months, but he's pretty buff. Okay, right.
Wait, he's 18 months.
I mean, I'm sorry. Weeks, not months. I'm sorry.
Oh, what the fuck? That's small.
There you go. What's up? Say what's up to Kenchino.
That's a cute dog.
Cute dog. All right, he's fucking up everything over there. I'm proud.
Get out of here. You better not knock over that light. I ain't got nothing for you.
Save some for later.
Keep it moving. You heard? Now he want to hang out. Nah. All right. The fuck out of here. He wanted the beef and rice. Anyways.
He did.
Yeah, but the shit is with I feel like I've been so selfish so long. Like giving attention to anybody is like kind of hard to do, you know. But
yeah, having a dog is it's an extra responsibility. It's like having a kid, you know. Like you can't.
That's what I was saying.
It's not as after the cuteness wears off, you realize like, listen, I have to take care of this animal, you know. It's my child. So yeah, but I think it'll help you see other phases too, you know what I mean? So it'll help in some ways and it'll take away in some ways, unfortunately.
That's facts. No, I just lied. When I first saw him, he was six weeks, and that was maybe he's probably 10 or 12 weeks then. Right?
Yeah, that's what I thought. So he said 18. I was like, what the fuck?
He's probably 10 weeks now because that was probably like before we went to Texas when I first put in the order. So how long ago did we go to Texas? 2-3 weeks?
It's been about a month.
What?
No. Wait.
It's like two weeks.
2 weeks. No, it's 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks.
Oh, I've been lying my ass off. So he's way younger than that. He's 8 or 9 weeks then.
Yeah.
That's why everybody's gonna be crazy. I'm like, oh, he's 18 weeks, and they're like,
he looks young.
Motherfucker, what type of shit that?
He looks he's gonna be big though, based on his head size, just the head and feet. He's gonna be
damn. Texas was only 2 weeks ago.
Huh?
Texas was only 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yep. And the USA's was only 4 weeks ago. It's crazy. It feels like a lifetime ago. I'm already fat. Look at me. Look at my horns. I got the jaw jaw pump horns and shit.
You guys,
You know? Mhm.
do you guys want to at least take a look at some people going into North Americans
Oh yeah,
coming up? I mean, North Americans is going to be in a week or so. So
you know some
I
people.
like I like looking at amateurs, you know. Yeah, I do know some people going into the show.
Who should I look up, or should I do a general thing?
I can bring up one guy. Pull up his stuff here.
Where's that dye from your crop?
But we got Brett.
Wait,
Wait, isn't Brett supposed to be on today? Oh shit! Hold up. I'm trying to link to Brett.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Brett's doing it too.
I don't know.
Let me send one to Brett real quick. See if he hops on. Well, because when is the show? Next week?
It's next week.
Oh shit! Yeah,
I know Justin Kelly's doing it for the light I believe light heavies. He lost his aid at the USA's last year. I want to take a look at Justin Kelly, Austin Simpson is another one. Chris Knox. Chris Knox did USA's. He was a heavy. I think Chris Knox has been competing way longer than any of us here.
Damn.
I think you want to pull him up?
Ken knows his shit.
Yeah, he came fourth when I did nationals. Yep, there we go. Yeah, so Chris.
Oh yeah.
Shout out Chris. He lives in Hawaii too. So that's someone I would, if you can, I would like to get him on and get his perspective of bodybuilding in Hawaii, you know.
Of course. I mean, of course, yeah.
Bro, bodybuilding, in Hawaii, their McDonald's has spam on the menu.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, it really does.
Now this was this past USA, son.
Yeah, this is this past USA's. I think he came third or fourth. I'm not sure. This USA's in the heavies. But Chris has been competing for a while. I know he's been competing since I know he was there in 21 nationals, 22. And I think he's doing North American. So shout out to Chris, man.
Damn.
Much love.
I mean, this is a good look here, I think.
He usually comes in very peeled. That's why I kind of feel like the lighting of USA's wasn't really good because it doesn't showcase. Like if you look at his pictures off stage going into the show, he was peeled. I think Dave Palumbo preps him. Mm-hmm. So yeah, he looks good, man. He looks good.
I mean, he looks in shape here to me, but yeah, I mean, I don't feel like the pictures ever really translate unless it's like fucking Will Whitman or some shit. Yeah. But for the most part, usually when I see the pictures, I'm like, they don't look like what I saw in person because
it looks like the stage. It looks like the stage is highlighted and the bodies are in the shadow. That's the way it looks like the pictures that I see from USA's.
Right. Who else you got for us, Ken? Shout out Chris Knox.
Yeah. Austin Simpson's another one. He's really good. He may be a front runner in this one.
Austin Simpson.
Yeah.
Am I spelling it right?
Yeah.
Cool. You say a front runner to win the whole show?
Potentially. Damn. Great shape.
That's a hell of a front double. Tell you that right now.
Back double.
I'm sorry. Hell of a back double. When is this? Hold on. When was this even taken?
This was 5 weeks ago. That's what it says over there.
Huh. If that's how he looked 5 weeks out, then I would assume maybe that was a throwback.
Go to the right.
Which one?
Yeah, right there on the right. Yep.
Man, he looks good, man. Yeah, if this is 7.5 weeks out, yeah, that I think that was 5 weeks out. Holy shit.
Yeah, he looks good.
I think that's very impressive, actually. Yeah, I mean, I could see him in the show. I could see him in the show. It just depends, I guess, who else is there. And he's what? You know what weight class he is?
I think he's a super.
Really? Oh shit! He look. He looks short. Maybe his
I was gonna say
perspective.
the same thing.
Yeah, he's probably a super or heavy. I'm not sure. I believe he's a super, but yeah,
He looks big though, but he just looks short.
yeah.
You know. And these are how much weight is that?
It says 200 from what I'm seeing there.
Wait, what the fuck?
No.
I know he didn't just rep 200 like that. Let me see that again. I gotta see that again.
Yeah, it had 0-0 from what I saw. It's
Yeah,
not 100.
yeah,
It's definitely not 100. So
now he did a drop set to 100 though.
yeah,
Wait,
that was
holy
definitely
fuck!
200.
I think that's insane. I mean, the fact if you
Yeah,
use that shit, that means it's 100. It's definitely 200.
it's
Yeah,
200. Yeah,
that's
At least
literally like
200.
that's literally like stupid. Holy
yeah.
fuck!
That was last year. That's not even this year.
Yeah,
So
he doing he doing 300s this year, motherfucker.
I do
Holy
200 too. What you want to do?
Hey Joe, you and Paul don't do dumbbells, do you? I just noticed that.
No. So okay, 2 years ago, I was repping the 150s at Fit Nation. I did 2 sets of 20 reps with that, and at that point, I was like, picking up anything heavier than that is super dangerous because even when I got the 150s up, I almost tweaked my shoulder. And so after that, I stopped doing them. And then Paul's shoulder's bad anyways.
Yeah,
So,
Paul got no
makes
business with
sense.
that. Paul,
the dumbbells at Fit Nation go to 150, and then there's a huge gap between 150 and 200.
bro,
So I will not do that jump. So that's why I haven't done it.
there's so many gyms out here that do that, and I'd be like, what's the point of
How are
that?
you supposed to do? Yeah, like I'll tear my shit 100%. Like I will tear my shit.
All right, pull up Brett. Brett
I
looks
did
good
for a
too.
long time though. I did incline press with dumbbells for a long time till I got too good at the 150s, and then I stopped.
Those are my favorite, man. The dumbbells are my favorite. I don't do barbell. There you go. He definitely leaner than he was at USA's. USA's he was definitely that was his fullest look, which I personally like, but it's not about what I like. It's about winning the show, right?
Is
So
Brett
yeah,
going into super or heavy?
heavies. I mean,
Heavies.
yeah, heavy, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, the I guess the plan, not that it was a plan, but it looked like he was going to be a super, but he ended up going down to heavy. So, and he came in tighter now, so he's definitely going to be a heavy. All right, do we know anybody else? We got
right there.
Oh, perfect. We got to stay on top of the amateur. Ken is right. Good shit, Ken. Ken is on a different level, man. Ken is he got every job going, motherfucker. I'm over here walking dogs and trying to eat my meal and all over the place. And Ken got it on lock.
Because
Ken should be the host.
No way. I'm not funny, but dude, when we started, what attracted me to this podcast was it was the only one covering amateurs, top level national amateurs, and obviously we got a little bit bigger, and we had to hire more hosts coming in, but I enjoy no one gives amateurs a lot of coverage, and for me, I enjoy it. I call it bodybuilding in its purest form, because as an amateur, you're not doing this for money.
No.
You got to work a job just like everyone else. You rarely have any sponsors. It's for the love of the game. So I really enjoy amateur bodybuilding, and it's always cool to see like the new people coming up.
Imagine being like some of the media channels, right? They're like older bodybuilders, right? And they're like, well, back in my days, we knew all the amateurs. These days, you don't have no magazines. Can you name me amateurs? I'm like, motherfucker, you're the media outlet. You're the one that's supposed to be, finding them and covering them. not the other way around. So it's like, if you don't know them, that's your fault because you're not covering them.
Exactly.
So it's like you can't be mad at them for not being covered. They're competing. Like, what the fuck you want them to do? There's no magazines, so the only way to cover them is media channels have to cover them, including you. And if you choose not to follow them and not to cover them, then of course you wouldn't know them, right? Common sense, So
I mean, the only people they follow realistically, the only people the only people they actually show content about is the top 10. It's just the top 10, realistically. Like,
that's it.
Or if you've won a pro short here and there, they don't really do a lot of journalism to actually look at what's going on in the landscape. I'll give you an example. For example, yesterday, something very big happened. Angela Yo just beat Andrea Shaw in the Wings of Strength.
Whoa.
Miss Olympia. Have you seen any news on that? No one's talking about it.
Where can I find that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You can check Flex Magazine has the contest photos, but it's a big deal. Miss Olympia just lost.
That's a huge deal.
Yeah.
Nick, if he wants to play with that, he can play with that pants because he want to like pull it. I don't mind if he play with that.
Remember how you said the women aren't getting covered? Ash was just telling me about that. For some reason, the women weren't getting covered.
Yeah. It's such a big deal. Like how can you not cover that?
Bro, Miss Olympia losing.
Regular show.
Miss Olympia losing to Angela Yo is a huge deal. I don't care if you don't even follow it.
Yeah,
that deserves to be covered. That's crazy, bro. Oh, that's the one with she got the undercut.
The one with the undercut. The one that Dave was like, "Oh, they're never gonna let her win because of her hairstyle." That's the lady. Yeah.
Yo, that's honestly, like, don't get me wrong. I love Andrea Shaw, but for some reason, you gotta love with the underdog. You gotta love when the underdog wins. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And she was peeled. This show, like, I think Andrea, from the pictures and the videos that I saw, like, her lower body wasn't as peeled as the upper. Andrea, like, back double. She could take me and Joe out the back double. You know what I mean? Like, bro, Joe, you ain't standing a chance in that back double, bro. Trust me. I know. Yeah, Andrea Shaw, you are not standing a chance, bro. Trust me.
You know what's crazy? I had posted that at the Olympia. I was like, "Yo, name me one guy in the open beating this besides Derek." And I thought everybody was gonna be like, "Yo, you wildin'." Everybody was like, "Nobody." And I was
no one, bro.
I was like, I can't even lie. I'm like, that shit is crazy. Her waist is like this. Listen,
and everything just like pops out, But the lower body in this show, she wasn't. Her lower body was a little bit softer, and then Angela was just peeled to the bone, like everywhere. So,
yeah, that's one of those things. So you got to get rewarded. But thanks for pointing that out, Ken. Ken is on it.
I mean, I like bodybuilding. I follow the muscle divisions. I don't really follow like bikini.
You don't follow wellness, bro? You don't follow bikini? Damn, Ken.
No, or men's physique. But like, I follow the muscle divisions, and it's like, dude, this is a big deal. That
he said he doesn't follow men's physique. He follows the muscle divisions.
Men's physique, they don't got enough muscle.
No one else heard that?
Okay. No, that real talk, that's a huge deal though. That's a fucking huge deal. All right. What was the guy's name? Kelly? We didn't actually take a look Justin Kelly.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we did. You didn't you have him pulled up?
Yeah, I pulled him up, but I feel like we didn't say anything.
Oh, okay.
We started talking about somebody else. What's his contest history? Oh, okay. Never mind. Let's see right here. Second place.
Last year, I felt bad for Justin. He came second twice. He came second to Zaid at the USA's, and then he came second in North Americans to Joe Carril. So he came second twice last year. And the funny thing is, if it was nationals, right, he would have turned pro, no problem. But the two national shows that he did, first place per class, which it's still the preferred way to do it, right? So he missed out on his pro card in 2 shots, and he was great. You know, it's just Zayd gamed the system. Zayd's a heavyweight, and he gamed the system. And Joe Carrill is like he's like a little Lee Priest. You know, he's like short and like stacked. You know, so yeah. So hopefully this year, you know, it's the one for him. So good luck, Justin. Cool dude.
Well,
I like him.
hopefully he gets it, man, because you know sometimes it's even more disheartening when you're always close, like with with Brett. Sometimes it's more disheartening when you're always close because you're like, damn, what the fuck, do I have
serious
to
question.
do? Mm-hmm.
You think Zayd, if he would have competed as a heavyweight where he won his pro card, you think he would have beaten Brett?
Oh, what are you talking about? Like when?
At USA's in 23, do you think he would have beaten Brett if he was a heavyweight?
Yeah.
Wasn't it Josh the one? Josh Manley won?
No, I know. Yeah, Josh won. I don't think Zayd would have beat Josh.
Yeah.
I don't think Zayd would have beat Justin either. I don't remember who placed third, but I remember Brett placed fourth. So I'm saying,
Yeah.
like, you think Zayd would have fallen in the third or fourth place?
You're talking about Zayd's exact look?
Yeah, what he brought on stage, where he won, that next to Brett. At Brett's look for the same show.
I thought you meant if he like wasn't holding himself back and prepped as a heavyweight. In that case, he beats Brett. But him actually as a light heavy, I think so. I think so.
About how peeled he was. And then
Zayd is big, but Zayd looks big though. Like
that's why.
Like on stage, right? Like Ken, when you look at on stage, he looks big. Also, it was good, Austin. I didn't even know if you did. Can you hear us? Oh, we can't hear you.
Yeah, I think his mic's muted.
Let me see if I could.
Yeah, your mic is muted.
His mic is muted.
I think I can. Yeah, I can.
There it is.
So,
Here we go.
Yeah, perfect. Good, Austin.
How we doing?
Pretty good, man. Speaking of like covering amateurs, and I mean, he just turned pro, but like, how come I haven't seen anybody interview him? How come RX Muscle didn't? Did RX Muscle reach out to you?
No, not at all. So,
isn't that weird, bro? Like, why? Why would you not reach out to Mr. USA?
I don't know.
I don't know. So yeah, basically we were talking about when we started this podcast. We wanted to make sure we covered the top amateurs, but also like newer pros, because when you first turn pro, like honestly, you're pretty much still an amateur until you step on a stage at the pro, right? Like nobody, everybody treats you like pretty much like an amateur still until you step on a stage. So it's like nobody seems to want to cover it, and then everybody says, well, these amateurs these days. And I'm like, well, you don't know them because nobody wants to. For some reason, nobody covers them. It's kind of weird, So if they did, maybe we would have actually saw you coming, There's some homework. Nobody saw you coming, man.
That's the way I ended up again. So
where did you come from though? Like I keep hearing that you're a powerlifter, and then from your original page, it looks like it was all, I just saw powerlifting stuff.
Yeah, it was a powerlifting background. Like my coach is Sean Frankel. So if you know anything about Sean, he's he's on the Mount Rushmore of powerlifting. And then he got into bodybuilding after powerlifting. And I went to him for a diet, and he drugged me into this whole bodybuilding persona. And so, but along the way, I got drugged into powerlifting. I mean, he's a powerlifter at heart. So we train heavy. And that's just what we do. And so I've been going back and forth between bodybuilding and powerlifting.
Can you turn your camera sideways if it's possible? If it's not possible, it's front.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because Austin, for me, like obviously, like bodybuilding is kind of a small circle. So it's different when you say I'm just gonna go into like a local show, right? And just compete at a local show. It's another thing when you say I'm going to go to nationals and I'm going to turn pro. So like what got you saying that, like, listen, let me see how far I can take this? Because from what you sound like, it still sounds like you're kind of a toe in to powerlifting and still a toe in bodybuilding. So like, what made you go to USA's at that point,
I mean, I've always been
Uh oh.
Uh-oh.
What has he
as a
always been
bodybuilder. I
about?
didn't know I was
Oh,
going
there
to
you
take it. I
Oh,
didn't know I was going to take it as far as I did.
you kind of cut off there a little bit, Austin. Could you run that back?
Okay. I mean, I've always been a bodybuilder at heart. Like I wanted to.
Uh oh.
We're never gonna know.
So
Zoom doesn't want him to. Zoom doesn't want him to tell the story, bro. Like,
Okay, but basically, he's always been a
Take three.
bodybuilder at heart. But
yeah.
that makes me feel better because I was under the impression that he was a powerlifter and he was like, let me just do USA, fuck it. Okay, overall, and I'm like, motherfucker. I'm like, like I'm like, damn, it's like that. So that made me feel a little. At least he was a bodybuilder at heart. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
and as far as like training,
You know, when I first.
go ahead.
I think I'm losing service there. At first, when I went to Sean, I told him that I didn't really care how strong I was. And he just gave me this dirty look like, who the heck are you? Get out of my gym. So,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, did he freeze?
powerlifting thing, the potential in bodybuilding. And, we just took it as far as we could go.
Yeah. There's definitely some overlap. I think there's some overlap, especially early on. And I guess I would consider this early on for you still. So you do. I mean, listen, a stronger muscle has the capacity to be a bigger muscle, and vice versa, right? A bigger muscle has the capacity to be a stronger muscle, whatever. So I can see the overlap, but at the same time, it seems like you wouldn't think somebody who is doing both would be winning the overall, right? Like you would think you would think you would have to be all in gung ho on bodybuilding to even stand a chance at a show like the USA's. How when was your first bodybuilding competition, right? And how locked in were you for this USA's?
I mean, so those are two different things. So first bodybuilding competition was in 2018. And, that was just testing the waters. But I mean, as to being locked in, I was locked in. And so like my trainer, Sean, like he holds every world record in powerlifting. So his mindset is we win. We do everything to perfection. We do not make mistakes. It's all in. And so that's how we take it. I mean, I didn't miss one meal. Actually, I missed one meal. And I got my ass chewed, and that was it. so we don't mess anything. It's perfection or nothing. So that's what it's expected.
That's real honesty, right? He said I did. He said I missed one meal. That's actually it makes me believe him more that he said that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah. But I was gonna say, okay, for your first show, 2018, and how did you do that show?
What do you mean? How did I do it? How did I do in it?
Yeah. Like, did you win, lose?
Oh yeah. I've won every overall I've ever competed in.
Oh my god! Another one of these guys, man. Another one of these guys.
Oh, it's nice.
Yeah, it's a good feeling, dude.
it must be nice.
Probably you can get 15.
another one of you. Shit is crazy, bro. How did that happen? But okay, one thing I will say is that I can tell backstage that he was all business. Like he came there to get a job done. Obviously, I said a couple of things. Hey, what's up? You look good. And he's like, thank you. But he was there. He was there to win. It looked like that. But backstage, it was hard to make out what the fuck I was looking at. I was like what even is that? Is that like Marcus Rule? What the fuck am I looking at? It looked freaky. I wasn't sure if they wanted freaky. I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at it, I'm like, I don't know. I couldn't tell if that was the look they going for or not. But when the lights hit, then he kind of like anybody in that kind of condition, you almost have to get the nod. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like there's a certain level of muscularity and condition that is almost like anybody else's strength doesn't matter. But this guy has beautiful shapes, and it's like, yeah, it almost doesn't matter because you're so outclassed by the condition and muscularity that it honestly goes out the window.
All
So
you can do is
much kudos.
and I came in with the mentality is I'm bringing what I can bring to. I mean, I did all the work, and then it comes down to the conditioning, and you just bring what you are, and that's it. You come up and you show up ready. I did.
Yeah, because also
Mhm.
you kind of strike me as like an old school type of guy, you know, even with your training and everything. Like, so going into the USA is like, because you're not on social media. Because I tried to find you too, and I saw some powerlifting stuff, and I'm like, man, this guy is not on social media. So like, were you like following the sport in any capacity, like
Oh
knowing
yeah.
who the competitors were, or like you just kind of showed up? Because to the outside world, the bodybuilding
Yeah.
world, it just seems like you just showed up. You know, you just like, let me try my hand, and then you just took the whole thing. Right?
No, I had my eye on all you guys. So no, I was watching. I was out there watching.
I didn't.
But I mean, I've never been a big look at me guy. I've never posted all my stuff.
Okay.
I've never
Yeah,
took it
yeah.
serious before. And once I grew my physique to the level where I'm like, okay, we got a chance to do something, and we took advantage of it. And
Facts,
obviously,
facts.
so
It's weird because you need social media this day and age, and we all do it here. You know, obviously we do the podcast as well, but we all for some reason we respect when people don't do it. Right?
Yeah,
It's weird. And when I see that, I'm
yeah,
like, oh, I like that shit. That shit is badass.
yeah.
Even though you're like, you kind of have to. So even though I'm like, oh, that's fucking cool. I'm like, I would still be like, bro, you probably should post. But then it's kind of cool when somebody shows up. They're not wearing fucking Jordans and they don't have a Gucci bag with them and
Yeah.
fucking camera crew backstage. They're just there with a rag top on, fucking basic tan and just
I
look the
always
part.
I always considered those to be the most dangerous competitors, to be honest,
Always,
because
always.
especially on the amateur level, a lot of people are doing it for the wrong reasons, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
So like a person like that just shows up, no socials, nothing. Last video was a lift from like 6 years ago, you know, on his page. It's
Yeah,
like this
yeah,
person
yeah.
is doing it for the love of the game. Like they're
exactly.
here for a
That's exactly.
reason, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Get
Yeah.
the
Doing it for me.
get the job done. Yeah. Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah. So okay, when it comes to your training, do you still train like halfway like a power lifter, or are you right now all bodybuilding training?
It's both. Like we've always trained heavy, 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 and that's just
Mhm.
Sean went through. So we got to train heavy, and then we back it down and get our blood volume training in after. But I mean, it's like say if we're benching, I mean, I'm going up to 500 pounds for reps, and then we're backing it down. Blood volume training after that. We'll back it down to 315, 365 for good amount of reps. So
That's it. Just 365. Okay.
No, I think that's impressive because Sean is a power lifter, but he peaked you, he prepped you and peaked you for this bodybuilding show, and
mastermind.
and you came out in shape and everything. So like, um, does Sean do a lot of like, does he prep a lot of bodybuilding people on the side? Like, I'm trying to find out like where he gained because there is a
That
level of
knowledge.
experience, yeah, that comes with actually peaking people for like an actual bodybuilding show. So like, can you give us just a little bit like how like about your coach? Because I'm only familiar with him from like a powerlifting standpoint. I've heard of his name, but I didn't know he even did anything with bodybuilding.
Um, I mean, it's a combo of both. I mean, it's the
Mm-hmm.
experience with Sean together. But really,
Mm-hmm.
Sean he's trained a few people here and there, but he takes the people that have potential. You know what I mean, and just takes it to the limit. So he's not going to waste his time with people who just don't have it because he's all in, and so he's going to be all in with me. And he's there by my side every single day, every single training session. So it's hands on. I'm not doing an online coach to where, I'm sending pictures. It's every day we're posing. I'm taking my
Oh
shirt.
wow. Okay, this is in person. This is not even online at all. Wow,
Old
this
school,
is
baby.
real old school. This is real
Old
old school.
school.
Yeah.
Old school. Yeah. Well, speaking of old school, this is probably the number one question I've been seeing actually. How old is Austin actually?
Oh, I'm 41.
Oh, okay.
I knew it.
Okay, because everybody was like, "Yo, we don't know if this guy is 21 or fucking 45. We don't like we don't know because like we couldn't. We're like, okay, he looks like he may be older, But we
The
can't assume
reason I
that.
knew when I gave you your
Yeah.
pro card,
Mhm.
it was the texture of your skin.
Thin,
I was
that
up
thin
close and
skin,
personal. I
grown,
was
grown
like, that
man skin.
motherfucker. The only person I know that is like that is Paul. Paul's
Yeah.
in his
Paul
40s,
got
so I recognized the look,
that
how
texture.
the
Yeah.
skin sat on the muscle, and I was like,
Mhm.
"You got to be 40. You got to."
Well, that's what I thought at first, but then I'm like, I can't assume that because listen, we all know. Let's say like Josh Manley, when he has his beard, bro, he looks like he's 40 sometimes, and then he shaves and he's like 20. So I'm like, maybe the guy is just like, maybe he's just rugged, man. I don't know. Maybe he's one of those guys. He works hard, motherfucker. I don't know. Who knows? You know. So I didn't want to assume, but wow, that's hold up. When was the last guy in his 40s to win the overall USA's?
I've never
That's
known
not
one. So
everybody wants to
maybe
do
not
masters.
not USA's, but if you're talking pro cards, probably Andrew Jacked. Is Andrew
Oh,
Jacked in his
he,
40s? He's in his 40s, right? Yeah.
oh no, but when he turned pro, he was 38. Now
38.
he's
Oh,
40.
okay. So
Yeah.
that doesn't count. That doesn't count. Yeah.
that's
You
still
know what
but
it is? This is old school because most guys would be like, I'm gonna do masters, you would say. But
Yeah.
why? Why if you come looking like that, you know what? Listen, there's people who win the masters, you would say, who could win the open. They just figured out how to do the master. Like, I don't know, you know? And they have 35 and up. Some people do that. Listen, 35 ain't no fucking masters.
That's not
35
masters,
is
bro.
that's not even most people's prime. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of crazy. But that's impressive. But I don't know. I don't know if we've had a 41-year-old USA with the USA haven't been around like crazy long, right? It's been
They've
around
been
what?
around.
It's been
Over
around
20
like
years.
20 years. But that's only 20
Over,
people, bro. 20 people is not a lot of people. Think about it.
I mean, what do you want? 60 people? Is that what you want? Like, I
We
mean,
know,
what do you want?
we know, we know most of them. You know, like we know most of the winners. You know, I don't believe anybody has won over 40, bro. Gotta be honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Yeah, that you might have a record there, which is impressive.
That's,
You
yeah,
know,
this is really interesting for me because a lot of things you said
right?
today is just very unconventional to
I
bodybuilding
agree.
today. You know, like even
Yeah.
just the way you were prepped to come into this show, that
Uh-huh.
alone is like complete anomaly today. I don't think anyone does that. You know,
Mm-mm.
so this is pretty impressive. I mean, Austin, so like obviously you're in your 40s, so like you've had, you know, you've done a lot of things. You've competed in high level competitive powerlifting, dabbled in bodybuilding. So like what do you do for work and stuff like that outside of like the gym and stuff like that? Do you own a gym? Like what's your life like? Just trying to get a feel.
I don't own a gym yet, but that's I was thinking about that. But otherwise, I
Okay.
get real estate, just kind of flip houses, buy real estate up, build
Oh,
houses. So
cool. Oh, cool.
Man, and he got a real job. He's actually doing. This is so unconventional. I'm kind of taken aback. It's so the opposite of everything that we see. But it goes to show you that there's no one right way to do it. You could do it however the fuck you want to do it. It just whatever works for you. You know.
I mean, I don't get
So
all the information you guys get. Like I'm in Iowa. I was lucky to hook up with the right trainer just to step on this stage. You know what I mean? Without that, I mean, I wouldn't be talking to you guys.
yeah.
Yeah, like what's the bodybuilding scene like in Iowa?
It isn't. There
Really?
isn't. I mean, there's guys who I mean, everybody follows a sport. You got your CBum wannabes, but otherwise, bodybuilding isn't big. I mean, it's. I mean, everybody trains, but it's not like Texas or California or Vegas. You know, we just don't have that information. We don't have those trainers in the back of the gym. You know, everyone talking the information to get out and what to do and what not to do. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. See, so you just
He
clicked
got
on
some
his profile, Beatty.
he got some
And
content now.
yeah, I was gonna say the last time I clicked on this profile, this is not what I saw. I saw some old school powerlifting on here, you
Oh yeah,
know.
no, because it's not even the same page.
Oh, it's not?
It's a different. Yeah, so this is probably what you saw. You saw what I saw. You probably saw this. Oh, well, he got more though. He didn't have that when I saw. Yeah, but I just saw the powerlifting stuff.
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
the
that's what I
powerlifting
saw.
stuff I saw. I was like, holy cow. this guy just showed up.
Yeah.
So,
But that's good that he's posting this now. So now we get to see like shows he did in the past. This was what? Oh, see, look at this is first bodybuilding show. Good job, Austin. This is stuff what we actually do want to see. Good job. Yeah, I mean, I guess he was always in condition. Okay, so now we could ask these questions because, okay, so are you somebody? I gotta assume the answer, but are you somebody who struggles to get in shape? Do you have to go really low carbs, really high cardio, or?
Yeah. Honestly, the dieting is the easiest part for me. I can get in shape fast. I mean, I was eating blueberry muffins all through prep. I mean, the things that really
one of those, baby.
It's crazy, right?
I start eating fish. I mean, I dig it out. It comes out. So.
You know what I feel like? I feel like usually the most shredded guy is the most shredded guy because he just is, right? And whereas like you see somebody like Cedric, people are like, Cedric, I feel like he's not getting it done, or either. And it's like sometimes the guy who's not in shape is trying his best. It's just not happening. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't believe like Patty and Derek are necessarily doing more cardio or less food than Samson, right? Let's say, or Andrew. They might not. I don't fucking know. But sometimes it just is. And like Joe said about the skin texture is a big deal. Like you have a really like thin, dry looking skin. So I mean, it looks freaky.
I will add to the things that progress me, like the diet, is easy for reasons because I just know the information, and the information is going to be, nutrient timing. And once I figured out, insulin and insulin sensitivity and when not to eat and what to eat and when, I mean, that made a huge thing. And when to get my cardio in fasted and, carbohydrates before bed and, my walk after my last carb meal. So burning that stuff up and running, having no insulin in my body for, 12 hours a day. I mean, and then figuring that out, that made progress every single day.
Wait, so you have your carbs late or not late?
I'll cut carbs out my last meal of the day. So my last meal of the day will just be like egg whites. So, and then second to last meal, I'll have carbs with that meal. Say it's, if I'm doing chicken and rice or whatever, beef and rice, I'll have that carb meal and I'll go walk for 40 minutes, just walk around the track. And the only thing I did this prep was walk. And it started out with just walking in the mornings because that's the most important time on a fasted stomach, no insulin. And then I would do, later in prep, I had another 40-minute walk to my last meal. So,
see, me and Ken, we have no insulin in our body for about 16 weeks because we have about one carb meals with like 30 carbs for like 10, 12 weeks, you know what I'm saying? But we don't get peeled like that, man, but hey, it is what it is. I mean, I'm sure you also, I would assume your training is probably pretty intense. I would, that helps too, that helps too. Even if you have a great metabolism, you got to burn the calories somewhere. So what I noticed is that guys with the fast metabolisms, they're able to continue to train really hard because the carbs, they have enough carbs too, right? So they're able to really push the training hard. And in terms, they burn a lot of calories. So then they end up not having to do any cardio. I know Martin, similar, like Jay Cutler was similar. They could diet on high carbs. So they just be like, fuck it up. My high carbs, let me just do a shit ton of volume, a shit ton of, they'll be in the gym forever and they'll just burn calories that way. So that doesn't work for everybody, but it works for some people, That's impressive. What else we got for him, Ken? As far as prep.
As far as prep and everything else, like what was your weight on stage for USA's Super?
I got weighed in at 258.
258. Okay.
How tall are you?
What do you sit at? Yeah. How tall are you and what do you sit at usually, like in your off season and stuff?
Off season, I got up to I think 293 in the off season.
Okay.
Pretty heavy.
Yeah. Yeah, I know you can't tie your shoes. Dude, I know the feel, man. Trust me. It's funny you said that because when I was at the animal event, I had like slip-on shoes, and Justin Wyatt was the only one that caught that. He sent me a picture. He's like, dude, I understand.
That's funny as hell.
I mean, hey, you said you're 5'11"?
Yeah, 5'11" and a half. Yeah.
That must be a fucking true to scale 5'11" because he was taller than all of us.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm maybe a hair under 6 foot. So.
Okay. Yeah. Now listen, at 5'11", 258, if you're that peeled, right? Think about it. Most people aren't that peeled. So you could probably compete at close to 270 and still be in most people's shape. You know, so
it doesn't take much for me to just move that scale right back to 270. I mean, just
carb up a little bit.
It just bounces right back to that 270. I mean, I really have to dig down to peel down to that 260, 250. So.
Yeah, that's just wild. Yeah, you had something, Ken?
Yeah, I was gonna say like obviously it's still fresh. I know when I wore into North Americans, it was still fresh too. But like, do you have a show in mind for that you want to debut at? And when do you plan to do that?
It just comes about when my body's ready. I got to get more size on. So right now I'm just focused on doing what I got to do. Got to do the work. I got to eat. I got to grow. We'll see where we're at, and then we'll pick a show from there. I want to hold some heavy weight. I want to get thick, hold that weight, lean, and then when we're ready, we'll be ready. We'll pick a show from there.
Yeah,
you see what he said, right? People ask a lot. I mean, it's a good question, but people like whether let's say if you lose the show, people go, "What's next? What are you gonna do now?" The answer never changes, right? Whether you whether you get first place or dead last, there's always gonna be like, I think Austin made the post. He was like, I'm pretty sure he was like, he was like short-term goal, add more muscle. Long-term goal, add more fucking muscle. It's like you're always working to be better, regardless. If Austin would have lost that show, got second, it would have been the same goal. It would have been like, let me come back bigger. Well, he probably can't get any harder. I would say bigger and harder, but he probably can't get any harder. So you're always trying to improve. So it's like no matter what happens, that's always the goal. So when people ask that question, sometimes I'm like, what do you expect me to say? What do you expect the answer to be? Like, it's not going to change. It's always going to be the same answer. Like, the goal is to come back bigger and harder. I don't know. I thought that was
on a stage and let them have a chance to compete. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go out there not ready. I'm not going to go out there thinking, oh, I'm going to see if I can place top 10. I just don't. It's not wired that way.
Dude, I completely agree. That's what I say all the time. Bodybuilding, it's a competition. It's not this me versus me bullshit. It's a competition. So if you're not going out there to win, or at least attempt to win, then there's no point stepping on stage. That's just the way I see it. Just the way I see it.
If it's me versus me, then look in the mirror. Just stay home and just flex. Oh shit! I even had up. I didn't see him there. For my dog scared me. He just popped up behind the computer. But yeah, if it's me versus me, stay home and look at the mirror. It's a competition. Yeah. It's not you versus you. It's me versus fucking Austin and fucking Janicki, and they're there too, motherfucker. I'm not there alone. It's not me versus me. Obviously, you want to improve. If you wouldn't want to come in worst and win, I'm sure if Austin, if you came in your worst ever and won, you probably wouldn't be that happy when you saw the pictures. Like, oh, I looked worse. I was just better than them. So yeah, I mean, you do want to improve, but you want to be better than everybody else too.
Yeah. My last question for you, Austin. Obviously, you're in your 40s and stuff, and you're in real estate. Do you have family? Do you have kids? Like, obviously, that brings a whole different dynamic to like prepping. So, like, what's that like? Your family situation?
Yep, I got a couple kids. I got one kid in college, Carter. Okay. He's a football. Yeah, I know.
Very awesome.
And then I got a sixth grader. So. Yeah, they keep me busy. It's obviously sports. It's always been sports. So if you have kids, it's a lot. So,
Okay,
Well,
so my question with you is, if Carter comes to you today and
I,
says,
I,
"Dad,
I was gonna say the same shit.
Dad, your USA's man, it motivated me. I want to do bodybuilding." What would you say?
yeah. But you know, it's you know, for us, it's I love to compete, right? I mean, it's
Yeah.
something I can do right now. It's something I'm good at. You know, he's got football, you know, and if someone loves it, they love it. You know, you have to have a
Yeah.
passion for the game. You know, if someone has that, yeah, go for it. You know, sky's the limit. Whatever you want to do.
Mhm.
So
Well, Austin, tell your son don't do the USA's. I'll be mad as hell. Be like, his son beat me too. Damn. Holy shit. Holy fuck. All right. What time did we start? Like,
Oh,
we started late today, right? Like,
Like 12:40.
yeah. And that first 20 minutes, like Ken said, it was a little, might have to cut out the first, the first bit. But let's see if we got any bodybuilding news outside of now. Let's cover the pros since everybody covers the pros already. We have Italy coming up, no?
yeah.
Yes.
Are we confirmed? Are we confirmed Nexzilla is going to be in Italy?
Man, I don't know if anybody can confirm Nextilla. I don't even know if he could confirm himself. It just seems like nobody has the hold on him, you know? Okay. There's no list. Great
The
job.
list comes out on Monday, I believe. I think they usually come out on Monday. So
God forbid it comes out before 5 days.
because of the cutoff, right? Like you can't go in to the show once they have the cutoff. So I think that's when they end up
They
releasing
do
it.
it a few
Yeah.
weeks ago. What show is he doing?
Dude, he's in off season. Is that's not a
Oh, I thought it said from a few. Oh, never mind. I thought
yeah.
they were saying a few weeks out.
But I mean, does anyone think that
Damn.
does anyone think anyone's gonna stand with Hunter though? Like in Italy, realistically?
Uh well, they can stand next to him if they want to, but I don't think
No,
they're
no one's
gonna
beating Hunter.
be.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be him. I honestly don't. I mean, and Hunter, it's not even like it's the old Hunter, which the old Hunter would still win the show, but he seems to be improved. You
Yeah.
know, what is this?
Yeah,
What is
no,
all of this?
dude, there's been nothing's happened this week. That's what it means.
I'm a poor Hunter up there.
Yeah. Because I mean, even the Italian bodybuilders, like I know Presti, he kind of hung it up for the season, right? Because of he was sick. I believe he was supposed to do one of the shows earlier this year. And then I don't even know what's going on with Muzi. I haven't seen anything about Muzi in like
I
forever.
haven't seen him in a while. I hope he's okay.
He's
Pressy is
probably in
sick.
off season. No, Presti was supposed to compete in one of the earlier shows this year, but he got really sick. He had like a stomach virus or something, so he pulled out. And
Oh,
I think I don't think he's competing this season. But typically he does like, the Italy Cup or like the Yamamoto. Those are the shows
yeah.
he typically goes for. So we won't be
You gotta
seeing him
go
there.
to. Yeah, look at his hamstrings. I don't think he's ever had his hamstrings that peeled.
I like the
Look at
new
the.
look.
I
I
was just
like the
about to say,
new
look,
look.
look at the baldy, bro. That
Yeah.
baldy is no joke.
It
Take
looks
off the
good on him.
headband though. Yeah,
It
take
looks
off
good
the
on him.
headband. Let's see all that. Let's see the
Yeah.
forehead. I want to see the forehead. All right. Yeah, glucine. You know he's built like a short guy, but he's not actually short. You see like his proportions. Like if you didn't know him, you would think he was like 5'5", right?
He's
But
perfectly
he
balanced. That's the thing. Like he's
thinks
really
so too.
balanced. Because
You
usually people have like long arms or short legs. Like he's very proportional everywhere.
you know his physique is growing on me. Like if I'm being honest, early on, um, I wasn't a huge fan of his physique. I got to be honest with you. Maybe it was because like when he beat Nick that year, I think it kind of maybe rub people the wrong way. Obviously, it wasn't his choice or his fault, but I think everybody kind of like, I don't think he should have beat Nick. And then you see him now, and you're like, he made a lot of fucking improvements, you know. But that kind of proves the point that he probably shouldn't have beat Nick back then. But I think at this point, I think he's getting closer to Nick than he was before. Actually, what do you guys think? I think he's getting better. I think he's getting a lot better. You know?
Yeah, I mean, if you compare him to last year's Chicago, I think Chicago was his best showing in my opinion last year. Was it Chicago or Tampa? The one with the red Tampa, the one with the red background and stuff. I think he went against Tampa was his best showing last year, and he's noticeably improved since then. And I thought he was already really good at Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, I think he's comparable in the top 6. I mean, I've been saying this, you know, Martin was very close to Nick in New York. And I feel like him, Martin, Nick, Andrew, they're all like in a dogfight right now. I don't know where Brandon Curry stands because I haven't seen any realistic updates, but I feel like these guys, 3 or 4 of them, they're all in like a headlock right now in terms of who comes out on top for the Olympia.
Bro, I don't think I noticed his legs were that big, right? Fucking legs are huge.
They've always been big.
Holy
He's
fuck.
always had standout legs.
But like Ken said, he's still balanced because look at the arms. His arms are big too. You know? Like, it's not like, wow, look at his legs, but his chest and arms are small. His chest looks fucking big. His shoulders are big. I mean, his legs do look like exceptionally big. The adductor looks stupid. But, I mean, he got calves. I mean, shit, he got everything. I think that's very impressive. Really impressive. So
for someone who has a pec tier, it's very unless someone told you, you don't notice it on his physique at all.
No, you know, he actually didn't used to hit the hands clasp because he would do the one on the hip and then the torn chest open so you don't see the. But honestly, this is not distracting to me.
No,
at all.
It's not.
You know,
it's not at all.
So let me ask this question again. I think we talked about this some time ago. Who wins between Hunter and Martin? Who places higher? Austin. What do you think, Austin?
Still think Hunter. Hunter put on a lot of size this year.
He did. He put on
but Hunter's very detailed now too.
I mean, if Martin from the back, I guess Martin is shredded, but I don't know if I would say Martin is super detailed from the front.
That's why I think.
Yeah.
Hunter's very well balanced too.
Listen, I'll say this. I was at New York. I watched the show. Martin doesn't translate on camera. Martin was more conditioned than Nick in New York. He was very, very detailed.
I think so.
The front it doesn't show on camera, but I'm telling you guys, like he was peeled like out of his mind. His chest had splits on splits. He has detail. It just doesn't show a lot on camera.
You know what's weird? Standing there, Nick almost looks more peeled than Martin. I didn't think he was, but when he hits the poses, that shit comes the fuck alive. But when he's standing there, for some reason, Martin doesn't. He doesn't. Remember, like Nick standing there, and you see like all these veins and graininess to his quad, right? But he hits the pose, and nothing changes. Whereas Martin, honestly, you didn't really see it when he locks that leg out, and all them fucking striations pop out. It's a little weird because if he could have that detailed look, maybe even not in the poses, I think that would help a lot because he has to hit the pose to really show the detail, you know.
Yeah.
He did a recent guest pose and people were like, he's soft, and I'm like, I don't care even if he does look soft because condition is not an issue for Martin. I don't care what the fuck he looks like for guest posing, you know. But I don't think he was soft. I just think he doesn't have when he's standing there, he doesn't show detail relaxed, I guess.
Yeah.
It's just,
and like another thing too is Hunter and Martin, they play the same game in bodybuilding. They're perfectly balanced aesthetic physiques. But Hunter is like a bigger version, right,
He
of
is,
Martin right
yes, yeah.
now.
Mhm.
So that's where I feel like, unless I just don't know what Hunter's this season's conditioning is like, but I think like Martin has the upper hand with conditioning, which is
Mhm.
what would put him in the same range as Hunter. But if Hunter has improved his conditioning, then he'll pull away. That's what I think.
Is I guess the caveat condition is a deciding factor, right? Because they're both balanced, both pretty much have
Yeah.
no weaknesses. One is bigger. So if the guy who's bigger matches the condition, he wins, you know.
Yeah.
But if the guy who's bigger doesn't match the condition, then it's like, well, who wins?
Where do we
So
go?
I'm gonna have if I had to bet money, I would probably put my bet on Hunter, but I don't think anybody would be surprised if Martin did beat him neither, you know. And
I
then
would honestly, for me, I would just bet more on Martin, to be honest with you. Just when I look at the way shows of that level are are judged. So Hunter
mhm,
kind of fades a lot with as the rounds go on. That's why
good
he
point.
lost to Andrew, realistically.
Mhm, good
Hunter
point.
sheds a lot of water on stage too. I don't know if it's nerves. I don't know what that is that causes that, but that's also another thing that Hunter has to deal with, like on stage itself. Martin
Yeah, whatever
can
it's
pose forever. Martin can pose for days and he gets
all day
harder.
long. Mhm.
So if I had to put it in an actual setting where they're going round after round after round, I think as the rounds go on, I think I would give it to Martin, to be honest.
I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, I mean, basically Tyler said that Hunter lost that because of, he faded.
Posing, yeah.
That's it, you know. Now that was a different Hunter, but that was a much different Andrew. I don't think what I saw in Texas, I think there's only 3 people in the world that could potentially beat that. You know what I'm saying? Like that wasn't normal, bro. That
Yeah.
wasn't like bodybuilding. That was something else. It was like I was looking at and Jordan and Nathan, they were bodybuilding. They were up there like, oh, those are bodybuilders. When Andrew came out, that was no longer bodybuilding. It just turned into something else. And then we're just looking like, I don't know what to say, because you could make a point that he's not as shredded as them technically, but nobody cares because once he came out, it's like, bro, this is not even close. They're fighting a fight that they can't fight, you know. And Jordan said himself, he's like, listen, this is a different ball game, you know. But second is really good, you know. Like this is he comes out and like we stop cheering, like yeah, go Jordan. Andrew comes out like, what the fuck? Shit, before the actual individuals, them just lining up, it was weird because he comes out and it's almost like it wasn't human. It looked like something else. Just the height, the width, everything, and you're like, this is weird. But at that point, I didn't think he was in shape. I couldn't tell if he was in shape. I was just like, whatever they did, he has to be like 30 pounds bigger. I'm like, this is crazy. So I didn't even care if he was in shape. But then when he came out for the individuals, I'm like, oh shit, he's actually in shape, you know. He's actually, I see details. I'm like, okay, this is just yeah. I don't even think Samson can beat that one. I gotta be honest with you. I don't think even Samson can beat that version of Andrew. And it seems like they didn't actually push him to the brink. So they may have more in the tank from what they're saying or what people are saying. You know, so I think the only people who are capable of beating Andrew at this point might be Derek and Heidi, man. It's different. It's different, you know.
Yeah, I got a hot take. I think Samson's going to come in a lot smaller this year, based on the pictures that I'm seeing. He
He
healed.
yeah, he's in shape. Yeah,
He's in
I've never
shape.
seen him with glutes in.
Yeah,
What do you guys see right now,
Hunter.
Hunter? Okay. Yeah, I've never seen Samson with his glutes in fucking 7 weeks out. Um, Seems like a good thing, but there's a trade off, right? Like you can't expect somebody to be 15 pounds lighter and just as big, you know. Let me see. Where's
What
that
is
video?
that one though?
Right
Up
there,
left.
to the right.
Oh, it wasn't a video, but
To the right.
Didn't he post it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, here you go. Hey, if you pulling up your boxes fucking 7 weeks out, it's game time. I see lines.
His back has improved so much. Goddamn.
Yo, if he takes his shit, I'm gonna make him eat it. I'll put that shit in his doggy bowl if he takes his shit in, bitch. Because I walked him for like 45 minutes. He would not shit outside.
Yeah, he looks
Yeah, but
great.
he definitely his leanest. Oh my God, this dude.
Welcome to owning a pet, bro. Welcome to pet ownership.
My
Yeah, you
fault,
see,
Nate.
like, he's
But
really-
he wilding, bro.
He's really dug out. You can see even his cheeks. Like, look at his face. You know, he's
Yeah,
lean.
yeah. No, he's definitely lean. Yeah, make him smell that shit. make him smell that shit, bro. He
Yeah,
wilding.
don't do that. Don't do that. Come on. Animal rights. Animal rights.
I
Don't do
told
that.
that he's gonna get canceled.
Yeah.
Man. All right. Well, yeah, he's definitely in shape. But let's see. I mean, it's exciting. It's exciting to see, right? Because
Yeah.
I think it's more exciting than seeing the same look all the time.
Yeah, for sure. For
You
sure.
know?
I think it's gonna be it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, because this is gonna be a very different version of Samson, in my opinion. But
Mhm.
I want to see how that translates, you know. See how
Well,
that translates.
it's almost like he switched places with Andrew because now Andrew is coming in. Now Andrew is the big guy now.
Yeah, it's
You
full
know,
blown. Full
not this
blown.
one, but this one. This one. Yeah. Now Andrew is bigger than Samson now, bro. Like he's actually bigger than him. Like this is a lot. You know, that's a lot.
He's the biggest guy in the circuit right now. In the top 10. He's the biggest guy.
I personally believe so. I personally believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's look at that calf, man. The Nigerian calf.
Yeah.
The high inserts, but it's still got that pop to it. I feel like he's big enough now that if he figured out a way to pose that side chest, that it would look good. I think at this point it's a posing issue because before, yeah, there was a time where I think because the long arms and shit, I felt like he just maybe needed a little more muscle, but no, I think it's a posing issue.
It's 100% a posing issue. Like
For sure.
you can literally see it. Like
It's like high
it's
up
almost like
and
he struggles
classic.
when he turns. Even the tricep, like side tri, he struggles. So it's 100% a posing issue.
It almost looks like he's hitting it like a 70s bodybuilder, and I don't think that's the look. This look isn't screaming 70s, you know, 80s.
Screaming the future.
Crazy, bro. All right, you guys want to ask a couple questions?
Yeah, I got a hard stop in like 15 minutes, so I could do a question too.
Yeah, let's just end it. Let's end it at 15.
Yeah,
so I could make my
Back
dog
up some shit.
smell his shit. Yeah.
Don't say that, bro. Come on.
What they gonna do to me, bro? What, they don't take my channel down?
Yeah.
Famous last words.
They did it once
Careful what
already.
you
They did
say.
it again. You're right.
Careful
Please
what
don't do
you
that.
say.
I don't actually do that to him.
I'm just kidding. You know I love you, baby.
I love him. Look at him. Look at how could you not love that? Look at that.
Oh, look at you.
That's Uncle Austin. So, Uncle Ken. Uncle
If
Joe.
it makes you feel any better,
Mm-hmm.
Levi shit all over the place during this podcast and Ashley was in the background cleaning up.
Is he well trained though?
Yeah, I know. It's just like I don't know what's
Mm.
up with him. Like
Uh,
he shot where
they
he's
they get
supposed to
like
go,
they
but
get
then
like
he got
anxious or
like,
something.
yeah, no, like he like forced it out or something. Like he got stuck and he just got it on stuff.
But does
Oh,
Levi
they
not does Levi not like does he not like
oh, I
cry
see
or
what's going
bark when
on.
he wants to take a dump, like to go outside?
No, he always goes in here because the way
Oh,
the
really?
household dynamic is, they let me have a dog as long as he was in my room. So like he's in
Oh,
my room and then he can go out and about when I do. But so to get to
oh,
my backyard and stuff, I just can't. So he just
oh,
goes in here on the paths. He doesn't have to do with a puppy. He's good at it. He's accurate. It's just like for some, so he got into something or ate something that it didn't agree with him, and I guess it's been coming out all weird. So it's been like stuck on his ass. So like he'll get like he got on my door. He likes to lay by the
I,
door.
I see what's
Yeah,
going
I
so
on
I'm
gotta
like,
here.
oh,
I
why
gotta be
rub this
honest,
shit
Joe.
off?
I don't know how you do that, man. He's got to go outside, bro. I don't know how you do it.
You gotta when I eat here, like when I'm filming a podcast and I'm eating, some of the food drops on the floor. So I think that's why he's acting like that because he's trying to get some pieces off the floor. I'm gonna let him have it though. Fuck it. He's having a good time. Okay. See what we got. Do you? I don't know what this means. Do you think bodybuilding is too self-contained? I don't know what that means.
I have no idea what the hell
When you say self-contained, does he mean like the sport is like more of underground? Is that what he's referencing by being
Or
self-contained?
maybe like I don't know. I'm not even trying to figure it out for you.
Yep.
Thank you for the question, though, brother. After my show in Anaheim, I want to. Okay. Second of the month. After my show, I want to eat with the squad. He's saying he wants to go eat with us, basically. Um,
Which show
sure.
is he
Like I
doing?
guess September 21st.
Oh, I'll be there.
If we, you gonna be there?
Yeah, my buddy Andy's competing at Classic Pro.
Okay, so yeah, go eat with Joe. Joey's gonna be there.
All
Just
right,
if you see him, just run up on him.
we're up on.
Where's called? If you have to wear sweats. Is Dial Moods gonna be at the Olympia? Want to get
Yes,
some? They are.
yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah. We're gonna. Are you gonna be at the booth, Joe?
yeah, I'll be there too.
Oh
What you
fuck it,
gonna
yeah. We're
do?
gonna. I'm 300 pounds too.
What you
All right,
wanna
yeah.
do?
So yeah, we're gonna be there. They're gonna pay for our expenses. Warner Pod likes you got you guys ever had oxtail? Ken, I know
No,
Ken has.
I
No,
actually
Ken never
haven't.
had.
No.
And you live in Jersey?
Yeah.
Damn. Oh well, I thought you would.
what does it
Favorite
taste like,
sandwich?
baby? What does oxtail taste
It's hard to explain.
like?
I actually made some the other day.
Like
I don't
cow's
know what to
ass.
compare it to. Huh?
Yeah, bro.
Like a
Like
cow's
cow
ass.
ass, basically.
A-
No,
Ashley said she had some. Ashley likes like oxtails, like grape soda. What you like?
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah. Actually, yeah. I thought about me and her get along.
what you want to do?
No, it's
You
really
know
good.
who
I
Ronnie
can't really,
Coleman is?
I can't really explain the flavor, but it's good. Y'all should try it. What do you put? Favorite sandwich, and do you put chips in it?
I
I
used
haven't
to
had a sandwich in some
every
time.
time my like when your friend's mom makes you a sandwich, you go over
Yeah, yeah.
the turkey cheese and mayo combo. Put some
Hmm.
Doritos in that bitch. Some
I
spicy nacho Doritos.
feel like that would have tasted good like
When you're in
15
like
years
middle
ago.
school.
Yeah, 15
Middle
years ago.
school.
I don't.
That's what I'm referring to.
Yeah,
I'm in Jersey, so there's a deli. You know, delis are all over the place, baby.
oh yeah, you can't beat
Uh,
that shit.
yeah, but there's a deli like me and my girl like going to. I haven't had it in a while, but typically I don't like veggies or anything on my sandwich. Just a ton of roast beef, and cheese, and then put it on some bread. That's it. Simple.
Mm.
That's it. Get it toasted. Put it toasted. And that's it.
Ooh. Well,
Like a panini, like almost like a panini press. You know, like in a panini.
I mean, most people outside of the East Coast probably won't know a chopped cheese, but chopped cheese is the hell of a sandwich. If you have a good one, chopped cheese sandwich. It's basically a chopped cheeseburger, right? So you basically make a cheeseburger and chop it up. How about Austin? Austin doesn't strike me as a sandwich guy.
Really. But I mean, honestly, the rare roast beef is really good. I like that.
There we go. There we go. Okay. Well, follow-up question: favorite burger spot?
Bro, what are these questions, bro? Can we get like
Yeah,
like goddamn, I'm getting irritated.
I don't know, bro. I don't. Let me. How this one is much better. How long do you wait for a machine before getting pissed off?
Don't wait.
I don't wait for shit. You guys want? You guys want more like bodybuilding questions? More bodybuilding questions or less bodybuilding questions?
I don't really care.
Yeah, I don't care as long as it's good. As long as it's good, just make it something we can discuss.
I like it. I like a mix.
I like the burger spot question. I'm like, oh, I like burgers.
Burger spot.
I mean, but Joe, what are you going to say? Oh, either Whataburger or
Ew.
Five Guys.
No.
Five Guys.
You ever gone to 50-50
Slaters?
50-50
In-N-Out,
Slaters, so good.
50-50 Slaters. That PB&J burger, Joe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, PB&J burger good. Whataburger, I was disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. I was disappointed. You guys had Whataburger?
I was super disappointed when we went.
I was disappointed.
I haven't had it. They don't have it here, but Five Guys is typically the joint, you know.
Five Guys be hitting, and they be leaving the skin on the potatoes. That's different. That's different. Austin, what about burger spots? Yeah, got in Iowa.
Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, I don't know if I've had the Texas Roadhouse. I don't think I'm familiar.
There's a place here. I think it's in Bellflower called Frogs. Yeah, they're famous for burgers there too. You probably never heard of it, but it's really good.
There's actually Texas Roadhouse in Jersey. Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't expect that.
I have to try that on my next cheat, whatever that is.
Ken probably gonna like this question. Most popular animal athlete of all time.
Most popular animal athlete of all time.
Mm-hmm.
You're afraid? Yeah.
I mean, come on, that's got to be.
Evan.
Kenton. I say Ken.
Nah. It's got to be Evan. Evan's got to be number one, right? And maybe Frank McGrath after that.
Oh, yeah. I guess so. Yeah, I gotta be honest. Nobody's more popular than Animal itself. The fucking brand is more popular than anyone. If I'm being completely honest.
Yeah,
the brand itself rings bells.
When I think Animal, like those iconic Brian Moss, like Evan and Frank McGrath, like the one where he's sitting with the chicken and rice. I mean, Frank and Evan are like top two, you know, of all time. And then maybe Dan Green after that will be number three.
Oh, you can't leave out Dan Green. And Evan been with them forever, man, forever. So that he gets some extra points as well. You know. Okay. Bet.
Don't use Evan's code though. Use my code. Whoever asked that question. F15.
Okay. Best shoulders of all time. See, that's more debatable because I feel like if you say best triceps, I think most people probably say Rowley or Kevin Rowley.
I was just gonna say that, Joe. It's shoulder guy. It's gotta be.
Shoulder guy.
What's
He
his?
literally is called shoulder guy.
I don't know his name. I would pull him up. It's also like a V or something. Yeah, let me see.
It's probably
I'm
shoulder guy now. I would have changed my name too.
He should change it to shoulder guy because now I can't find his page. If it was shoulder guy, I could find it. Yeah, I can't find his page.
Got to do Prague. Look at EVLS Prague. Prague. I'm sure he'll be on there. Let me see if I can find him real quick.
Hey, now it's starting to become Justin Wyatt, bro.
I think
Those rear delts, you seen those?
Yeah, the rear delts is crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. Damn, I can't.
It's
Like
gotta be
if someone asks you for directions,
Oh.
you see this tell you the way.
I think I found him. I think I found him. Yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody has bigger shoulders than that, man. He's a walking shoulder. Like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, there's no one, no way,
Bro, but that's not oil, bro. But oil is, you see how it's perfectly round and separated? It's not angular. It's not blurry. His shoulders is fucking just, it's just like a fucking cannonball. Like that doesn't make any sense. Bro, look at his chest circumference versus his shoulder circumference. It's not normal.
It looks like the Death Star.
Yeah, he's definitely. I mean, someone's gonna say Kevin Laveroni or something, but it's shoulder guy, man. Like, I mean, look, that looks like it belongs on Rubio. You know, like
Bro.
I would watch his training videos.
Yeah, but then he almost got the pro card like 3 times, and they still didn't give it to him because they wanted him to get the overall or something the last time, right? Because he had won something, but then. Yeah, he won this, but then they didn't give him the.
They gave him the pro card. Yeah, he didn't.
Because he definitely would have put IFBB Pro here. He didn't put it. That's crazy.
I thought he turned pro. I was surprised. I was very surprised,
bro.
Imagine this. Back, remember, it was his back.
Yeah, but bro, there's people in the IFBB that don't have backs, bro. You know,
it's because he didn't have big enough arms.
His shoulders overpower that shit for sure. I mean, yeah, he definitely had to bring up his back, but bro, I mean, what the fuck?
Bro, that shoulder is taking its own independence over there. Look at it compared to that guy's head on the side.
Well, you know who has really good shoulders is Mark Hector.
Yeah, he had good, but he had the whole limb, his shoulder, arms, forearm. That area is just crazy. But let me pull him up. But now his is pretty impressive too. If we're talking about active guys, he's one of them.
Yeah.
But he just came back from shoulder surgery though on the right shoulder, right? You notice it there. That right
it definitely it definitely.
Was this recent?
Yeah, that's recent. That's recent.
Yeah, because
that physique update.
His legs are looking good.
Yeah, because he's been training only legs for the last fucking 6 months.
That was his weakness, right?
Yeah. If you're gonna be his strength real soon, he's been training lower body forever. What you say, Ken?
Yeah, if you notice, I feel bad because like that's like Joe said, that's one of his standout body parts. But like, you know, Grizzo just went through the same thing, you know, with the shoulder surgery. Like if you look at that physique update right there, look at the shoulder. You see,
it's not the same.
Atrophied. Yeah, it's
atrophied. Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he'll be back. He'll be back.
He has some round ass fucking shoulders, arms. He was mad round in that area.
You know what's funny is I actually got the idea of bringing my shoulders up because of him. Because he said he wouldn't train shoulders. He wouldn't have a day for them. He said he would just throw them in on his chest and back day.
Bro, his shoulders are down a lot, bro. I don't mean to point it out, but his shoulders are down a lot, no?
But not what they used to be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a big difference. Holy shit.
We'll go back to his older pictures.
Oh, yeah.
Got to stay injury free. Got to stay injury free. You know?
Look at that. We're sitting down.
Yeah, and this was him smaller. I think this was him like as an amateur. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he said his pro debut, and his shoulders were big then. Damn. That's crazy. Well, shout out Mark Hector.
Shout out, Mark.
His legs did get bigger though.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's do one more.
One
My
more.
fucking back hurts, and
I gotta eat, man. I
gotta eat
I
too.
got things to do.
Yeah, fact. You can't have a lot of things to do these days. Okay.
Dude, I'm tired, man. I'm so tired.
You know you had a good off season when you're more tired than prep. That's the head of off season. What kind of question you guys want? Lifestyle, bodybuilding, food.
I'll defer to Austin. I'll defer to Austin since he's our guest.
Yeah. Austin, what kind of question you want?
The lifestyle.
All right, for lifestyle. Okay. La, 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 la. Okay. Favorite sports car. So go on to end with, I guess. Maybe if you asked me this question 5 years ago, I don't think about cars too much these days. I gotta be honest with you.
Oh, yeah, I'm not a car guy.
I was, but then it's like, who gives a fuck? I don't know. I don't.
If I could ride any car, it wouldn't even be a sports car. I'd probably get like a G-Wagon.
Yeah, okay. So let's not even say sports car because I gotta be honest. I don't think we're kind of we too heavy for that shit. We don't really. I don't know.
Paul had to trade in his fucking Camaro because he was too fucking big for it.
You know, when he had that, I used to think about that because that was when I had the Hellcat, and I'm like, that was kind of cutting it close for me, right? At that time, I felt like I'm like, I wonder how Paul feels in that, you know? Or sometimes
Hellcat interiors is big though. Camaro's interior is so small.
It is big, yeah, it is big, but I still want something bigger, bro. It's weird. It's just you just want as much space as possible. Yeah, Camaro is not. There's bodybuilders with Corvettes, bro. Fuad had a Corvette. I think I asked him. I was like,
Nick have one for a
"Yeah,
while?
good point." You know, and it's like, wait, what? How? I don't.
How do you fit into it?
I don't see how you can. And they're like, I mean, I fit, but like, I'm not comfortable. And then it's like, yeah, that's not gonna.
What
last.
about Samson right now with the McLaren?
Bro,
how do you fit into that?
Yeah, he's staying leaner. You know, he's leaner now.
whatever it takes to like that car.
Yeah, I don't want a sports car. You can have that. I want to get a truck like Paul. If I could get a shit, I'm not even into trucks anymore. But I guess back then I probably would said like a Ford Raptor or some shit like that. Whatever the latest one is, not the Hellcat one though. I don't need a Hellcat fucking pickup truck, bro. Gonna kill somebody. Don't kill somebody, bro. Like
a Honda Odyssey. Maximum comfort.
Yeah, I don't
Blacked
care,
out.
man. Give me like a lifted truck like Paul's. I don't even care what kind of truck it is. Let's just say Ford because I used to be into that shit. But yeah, that's all I got. Like a lifted Ford. Yeah, that's all I got. I'm sorry. That's all we got for y'all. What about Austin?
Honestly, if I could have a sports car, I'd go with the new Corvette 01. But I
Really?
Yeah. I had a Corvette. So
I've seen you in person, Austin. I mean, you are lean, but I mean, that's kind of close there.
it's tight. So I fit.
Listen, I guess as long as you have another car.
When you're 290, you fit. You fit when you're pushing to
Oh man. Well, all right, boys. This was a different kind of episode, but it was a good one. I'm probably gonna chop the first 20, 25 minutes, and we'll just pick up when Austin joins because I don't know what the fuck is going on. Me and Joe started the podcast like this. Before we was just eating, fucking sitting there eating, bro. Just looking at each other. Yeah, what's up? How are you? And we had the same exact meal. He was like, beef, rice, flavor gang. I said, what? Beef, rice, flavor gang. He was like, 300 grams. I'm like, 10 ounces. Yeah, same shit, you know? So
Same meal. What you want to do?
actually, I should probably leave that in just so people could be like, "What the fuck am I watching?" You know. But all right, gentlemen. Yeah, Austin, thanks for coming
guys.
on. It was a little tough to get you on because we're both not very tech savvy, but we make it happen, baby. We make it happen. So
It took you like 25 minutes to figure it out.
Honestly, I'm actually surprised he was still there. I thought he was gonna be like, "Fuck this, I'm gonna go eat or something." But all right, let me let y'all go. This dude is about to eat the
All right,
Wi-Fi.
guys. Awesome. Pleasure meeting you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Pleasure meeting you.
All right,
All right, brother.
Austin.